Okay. All right. We're here now. We're good. I'm here. We're here. Everything should be good. Okay. Is everything good? I think it is. I think we're good. All right. All right. Hi, everyone. I'm back again. We had a little bit of a hiccup there, but we're here. We're back. Anyway, now the Venom movie is happening because of Logan. All right. That's the gist of everything. Okay. It's happening because of Logan. Logan is the reason. Blame Logan. That is why it's happening. And they're gonna make so much money. I'm talking about they're gonna make so much money from this film because it's rated R. Because it's rated R, people are going to go and see this movie solely based on that alone. Not only is this movie going to make so much money because it's rated R, but because this is a Spider-Man property. Spider-Man makes boat loads of money. All right. People are going to see this movie. Everybody that's saying, I don't want this. No, no, no. They already have our interest. We are already interested and we don't even know it yet. And we don't even know it yet, yo. That's what's so dope about it. So my reaction, I think, is a little bit different from everybody else's reaction because number one, we already knew this was gonna happen. Number two, this movie is gonna be rated R. Number three, it's gonna be a different Spider-Man. And number four, I'm kind of interested in seeing what they're gonna do. I want to see some pictures. I want to see something from it. But I just want to first really think about the fact that since they announced this is going to come out in 2018, which is next year, they more than likely already have a cast and everything together, and they're going to start shooting very soon, like probably by the summer they'll start shooting. And it's going to be, the budget is not going to be extremely high either, meaning this is going to be a contained film probably, which sounds a bit strange. A contained Venom movie, a little bit strange, but by contained, I want you to just think about this is going to be like Deadpool. I think of Deadpool, how contained that was. I guess it wasn't like larger than life, like, oh, I'm gonna blow up the world, oh, I gotta save the planet. This is gonna be like a monster werewolf movie. Think of it like that. That's a werewolf movie. That's the perfect way to describe how they're more than likely going to do this. It's going to be a werewolf film that is Venom, and yeah, pretty interesting. The video I'm going to put out Friday. Hopefully it goes out Friday. But that's going to talk about the antagonists and all that. And I'm not saying this stuff like I got envelope information. I'm just putting together the pieces of the puzzle. Tom Rothman said we was going to get this. He said that they are going to also work with Marvel. Tom Rothman being the person in charge at Sony Pictures. He said we were going to do this. He said we were going to get this. So this is nothing new, but I need y'all to realize that this is happening. And I want to hear what y'all think. I want to hear, with the idea of this being a rated R Venom film, how does that make y'all feel? How does that make you feel? Let's go into the comments for a moment. Let's go into comments. I said comics, into the comments for a moment. If they don't use a CGI hawked out Venom, this will be awful. They're more than likely going to use a CGI hawked out Venom. I doubt they're gonna have a big dude with black paint on him. So they're casting another Spider-Man again. Yes, there will be another Spider-Man again. And I doubt. I mean, Spider-Man is not going to be the main character in this movie. Venom will be. So it's more so going to be who is Venom, and then the Spider-Man is going to be there, here and there in the movie. I doubt this movie is going to be very, what word am I looking for? Very I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I doubt this movie is going to be very focused on Spider-Man. Like, I doubt this will be Venom versus Spider-Man from Venom's perspective. I think this will be Venom, like his origin, him becoming Venom, him living with that, and then him trying to adjust to everything in his life. Um, that's where I'm thinking they'll go, and us, and make Venom an anti-hero, a person that kind of he doesn't want to really, he doesn't necessarily want to help people, but he has to help because of whatever reason, whatever happens. But I do think that it's going to be dark. It's going to be a dark film, and I think Sony wants to do a dark film. And with Logan happening and Logan being successful, oh, they definitely gonna tap into that market because they're gonna make some money. Let's keep it going. Um, Dag says Venom eating brains would be amazing. Venom eating brains would be amazing. That is a very dark thing there. Mega Geek says I hate it. He just hates it. We haven't even seen nothing from it. Like Mega, when you tweeted me the information, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I mean, again, we already knew this was happening. It was just a matter of time, and people wanted to think that Sony wasn't going to do it. But come on now, come on, really? Of course, Sony was going to do it. Why wouldn't you? You have a cash cow here. You have the capabilities of making a franchise based upon a bigger franchise, and you get to keep the revenue. Like with the Spider-Man Marvel deal they have now, they don't lose any profits, but whenever Spider-Man is in an MCU film, they don't make any money from that. So it's like Spider-Man was just in Captain America Civil War. They didn't make any money from Spider-Man being in that film. They have Spider-Man Homecoming coming out this year. They make money from that, but that's just, they just make the ticket sales. Sony owns the cinematic rights to the character Spider-Man, and I believe they own some of the character rights as well, but they don't make any money off of the comic books, the toys, none of that. All that goes to Marvel. So they need to make money off of their character. And how do you do that? By making the movies. That's the only way they can make money. Then you gonna make some movies. Because if you're not making money, then what's the point of having a character? Right? Let's keep it reading. Let's keep it reading. Um, hasn't been confirmed to be in the MCU. It has not been confirmed to be in the MCU. All we know is that Tom Rothman, in an interview last year, said that they are planning their own Spidey universe, and he also said in that interview that they are going to be working with Marvel, but he could have been just talking about the Homecoming franchise and stuff like that, and how Marvel has creative lead in that. Not that they have creative lead in everything that they do, but it's regardless of if they have creative lead or not. Sony, at the end of the day, is the authorizer. They say yes, that's good, or no, that's not. So it doesn't really matter. And Sony owns the characters, the cinematic rights to the character, so they can do what they want. It doesn't matter. Superior 19 says, I want the actor from Kingsman to be Spidey. You talking about the guy that played the main character? Okay. I'm not a big fan of fan cast, so let's keep it reading, keep it reading, keep it reading. Mega Geek. So we will have 3 Spider-Man on the big screen within the next 2 years. Yes. Well, you're gonna have, listen, okay, you're gonna have an animated Spider-Man, then you're gonna have the Spider-Man in the MCU, and then you're gonna have the Spider-Man Spider-Man in the Venom movie, and then you're gonna have the Spider-Man on the TV. Well, so yeah, big screen, yeah, you're gonna have 3. Yes, answer your question. Jamie Toro. I mean, if it is R-rated, it would explain why he isn't in the MCU. By the way, Venom, you're my favorite YouTuber. Keep the good work. Thanks. Listen, guys. This bothers me when we have this thought process that a franchise has a particular tone, like the MCU, for example. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is a universe. Just like the real world, everybody's life is different. So, and everybody has different points in their lives, points that are funny and joyous, and then points that are not so funny and not so joyous. So it being rated R does not mean it can't be in the MCU, in my opinion. Carlos Sachua 13. That's trash. So trash. Venom shouldn't even have spider powers without Spider-Man. Why would he have to be an anti-hero? Spider-Man is going to be in it. Spider-Man is going to be in it. Do you think there are going to be appearances from other villains in the film? Possibly. Possibly. Um, Venom, have you heard the theory about the upcoming Sony movie Life being a prequel to this upcoming Venom movie? I did hear that. I actually just watched Comic Book Cast's video on it, and I think it's very wishful thinking. No, I don't think that is the case at all. I remember they were saying, well, they used some footage from Spider-Man 3, I think, in the trailer. I'm like, well, that's Spider-Man 3. That movie will be 10 years old next year. This year, I'm sorry. This year. Wow, because it's 2017. This year, that movie is 10 years old. You're saying that this film connects to the Raimi franchise from 10 years ago? I mean, I don't think that's happening. The symbiote got to get on Spidey first. It would have been on Spidey. We just didn't see it, in my opinion. Mega Geek says, I know I shouldn't be hating on the film, but here's the thing. There are a lot of things coming into perspective that makes me not like this movie. Listen, I don't think there's anything. I don't think you're hating on anything. I think you have a valid opinion. You don't want to see this. You don't like it. That's it. You don't like it. It's not that I like it. I am interested. I am interested. Do you think Marvel can still use Venom? Ooh, now I was thinking about that. If Venom is already being used in by Sony, then would that kind of make them not want to use him in the MCU? That makes me so angry if that is the case. Oh my goodness. I hope not. I really hope that we get Venom in the MCU. I really do. Right now, I'm going to say I don't know. One of the producers of this movie is Amy Pascal, who is the person working with Kevin Feige. She established a relationship with Kevin Feige, and Kevin Feige being the person in charge of the MCU. So it's possible that this could be a part of the MCU in that regard. I don't know, man. I just want Venom to be in the MCU, and I hope that this does not get in that way. I hope that this does not. The trailer for Life, yep. Said Venture Comics, what's going on, man? Spectacular David, Venom House Theater and Improv. Theater is going great. That's the reason why I'm going to Russia. And improv is, I'm not good at it, but people think I am. I don't do it that much though, but I want to get better. I'm gonna get better at it. Okay. Carlos, why would they tie it into the Raimi verse? Exactly. If we're going by the theory of Life, the people are saying that it's connected to Life because Spider-Man 3, the shot for Spider-Man 3 is used within it. That's 10 years old. Like, it was a trailer. I don't know what really to say. I mean, Michael Bay has used the same footage from his other movies and the Transformers movies. That doesn't mean that they're necessarily connected. I mean, it's just they're just used. So I don't know. Let's go. I think it could be cool, but it would have to be done right. Sony doesn't have the best track record as of now. Well, let's not say that, because okay, they kind of don't. But listen, all right. If this movie is reminiscent of Logan in any way, I'm on board. I'm on board. You got me. So, yeah. Do you think it would be okay to make Eddie Brock black? I mean, yes, it would be okay to make Eddie Brock black. The fans would hate it. That would be another reason not to like this movie because Eddie Brock is black. Because I mean, ultimately, people don't like the races of characters being changed, and that would just be another reason to hate the movie, to not see the movie because Eddie Brock is black. So I don't think they're going to do that, and I don't think they should do that because it's people are racist, okay? And yes, that is a form of racism for you to say that this character cannot be this because of their skin color. I mean, I've always talked about how a character that has their race directly tied to who they are, that race should not be touched, changed. Ultimately, a lot of black characters, them being black has to do with who they are as a character. And a lot of white characters, them being white has nothing to do with their character because ultimately in the world, being white is the standard. You're white. That's it. It's not white man, it's man. But when it comes to black man, it's black man. It's not just man. So there are a lot of characters that are white that can be black. Eddie Brock being one of those characters. Uh, do I think they should change the race? I don't care. Do I think that it's best for business? No. Do I think that that's a bad thing? Yeah, it's kind of is really bad. It's messed up. But that's our world. That's the world we live in. People are racist. People. I was today reading some stuff on somebody had I googled my YouTube channel and I came to a comment section on some website and it said like I was watching a video by Venom 2 Million and he says that what if Mary Jane Zendaya Michelle goes by Michelle as a nickname because Mary Jane is too hillbillyish, and I think that would be cool, but I really don't want Zendaya to be Mary Jane, and it's because she's black, and it's not because I'm racist. And for anybody that says I'm racist for that, well then forget them. I mean, ultimately, that's racism. It's kind of racist, but whatever. To answer your question, I think that you could make them black. Will they? I don't think so. Should they? I don't think so. Why? Because there's already enough going against this film right now. People don't like that right now. Um okay. Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. You guys are talking too fast. You guys are talking way too fast. Hold on. If they had a better deal and Sony made money from Spider-Man appearance, I feel like they wouldn't have to do separate from MCU. That's right. That's right. That's right. Uh, um, have you heard the rumor of Sony possibly selling all film rights, including Spider-Man, with Disney bidding just to buy out Spider-Man entirely? No, I have not. But if Sony was to do that, that would mean that they're going under. Um, the writers are the same ones behind Tasm 2, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Avi Arad is involved, and it's not in the MCU. There's a lot of things about the film that's worrying me, about this that are worrying me. Okay. Here we go. Let me go down. Venom, have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth? I said death. Darth Plagueis. Plagueis the Wise. I don't know exactly how to say that. That's Star Wars. No, I do not know about that. I'm not a Star Wars man. I'm a Star Wars guy, meaning I like Star Wars. And that's it. Like it's cool. It's cool. I want to mature, maybe even R-rated Spider-Man movie, but I don't know if this is the best way to do it. This will probably be the only way we ever get anything close to that. The Venom film is more than likely going to be rated R. I know it's going to be dark. I know that. I know it's going to be dark. It is going to be a dark movie. It is going to be more mature, however you say it. But with Logan releasing and being so successful, now is the perfect time to ride the coattail of that dark Rated R goodness. Sony already wanted to go dark with the main Spider-Man franchise. They were trying to go dark. First one was dark, dark, different, Then they were like, oh my god, fans, the fans, oh my god, no. So then they said, okay, we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. But they want to go dark. That's what Avi Arad wanted, and they're going there. I would like to assume that Marvel would use a different version of Venom, similar to Quicksilver with Marvel Fox. Yeah, if they were to use, if Marvel was to do Venom, it would be different. Mature R-rated movies for MCU Spider-Man. Don't think it would work, or did you not mean MCU? Yeah, R-rated would not be MCU. No. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. So I'm way behind. Venom 2 million. I don't think it has to do with racism necessarily. I think people just get mad when comic book movies get large changes. Happens with all changes, not just race changes. I don't mind it. See, I don't want the word racist is like people. I'm not racist, okay? It's like, no, I'm not racist. So that word is very, but the same conversation came up with Idris Elba potentially being James Bond. It's like he's black. No, I mean, I understand the idea, and the people don't think of it as racism because people know what it is. People know what it is to be racist. So they don't think of it as racism, but ultimately that is what it is. If you're saying that this character who is X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P is this, and all of these things have nothing to do with being a white or black or Hispanic or Asian or whatever race, and then you say, but this character cannot be black. What is that? Back on topic. MCU will probably never step on our ratings. Okay. Okay. Give it some years. Give it some years. The MCU it'll shock you. Guys, I just skipped a whole bunch. If I didn't get to your question, repeat your question. Oh, wait, some people up here talking about. If I didn't get to your question, just repeat your question. I'm down at the bottom. I understand what you're saying, but think about it like this. Don't you think people would freak out if some blonde kid was cast Spider-Man? No, people would not freak out if a blonde kid was cast as Spider-Man. People would be like, dye his hair, or people would get over it. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, it's hard to understand where I'm coming from. My mic fell and muted. It's hard to understand where I'm coming from, not being in that situation. Meaning not being black or not being a minority. It's hard to understand. And it's not anyone's fault. This isn't the conversation we're supposed to be having, but whatever. It's hard to understand that. It's very hard. Very hard. So yeah. Let's read more. Do you think the Vulture could be one of the best MCU villains? I think the Vulture is being set up to be the one of the best MCU villains. I think it's going to be Vulture is great, and then we're going to probably get, I mean, Hela's probably going to be boring. She may be cool, but she's probably going to be boring. I don't even think that movie's really going to delve into her. It's going to more so be Thor and Hulk and Loki and doing stuff, and oh my gosh, the world's gonna end and whatever. I don't think it's really, but I think it'll be Vulture, and then definitely Thanos. I think they're gonna really just knock it out the park. Um, the rumor was that Sony might sell their rights to CBS, and the most logical thing for Sony to do with Spider-Man is sell them back to Marvel because Sony wants to focus more on their consoles. Yeah, that was the rumor. If that happens, we won't. That won't happen for a few years because that there are deals that have to go on with that. So if that does happen, it's gonna be a minute before we get any word of that. It's gonna be a while. If they were to sell, like if CBS were to buy them, Sony would definitely sell to Marvel. They would sell to Marvel like that. Um, CBS would definitely sell Spider-Man's rights to Marvel because there's no point in buying this entity that only has a percentage of the rights, and the percentage being the lowest level of profit being the cinematic rights. They don't make a lot of money from that. You make money from the merchandise. You make money from everything collectively. If you only have the cinematic rights, you only make money from the ticket sales. And that ain't no money. What you talking about? Excuse me. We spending millions of dollars, heck, billions of dollars now on these movies. And you telling me I'm gonna only make 600 million? Excuse me, I want to make all of my money back. So it's a business. In terms of business, I would sell Spider-Man. I'd be like, hey, give me my 4 billion and you take this Spidey guy, but whatever. Major FPS wrong. MCU already has done R ratings. Netflix. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't say it. Yeah. But I think we are going to get some R-rated MCU movies down the line. Yeah. So yes, I do think so. I was saying if Spider-Man was blind. Yeah, that's what I was. Yes. I hope that Venom in the Venom movie is Flash Thompson, so we can have the Venom in the MCU be Eddie Brock, since that is the only universe I care about. If the Venom in the Venom movie is Flash Thompson, then they can go with the idea that I posted a while back when it's in the future and it's him in space. That could be differently cool. Okay, yeah, it was weird, but I mean, yes, that's what they could do. If it's Eddie Brock, then they just do the anti-hero thing. Maybe just do Matt Gargan. Like, do Joe Schmo. Like, do Billy off the street that just got the symbiote on him and now he's Venom. Like, I don't know. I don't want them to ruin Eddie Brock. Have Spider-Man fight him. Okay. I do agree with you, though, in many ways. Just think there's more to it. Okay. You're talking about the race thing. We'll get back to that. I'm sure we will. Venom, what do you think about Chris Evans leaving the role of Captain America? He's been saying he was going to leave. He said he was going to leave way back when. He's like, hey, I'm done with this. He wants to direct. So after the Avengers movies, he's going to leave. Bucky's going to be Captain America, and Chris Evans is going to direct stuff. So I'm sure. Hold on. Okay. All right. So let's see. Hela is contracted to multiple movies. Yeah, she's gonna be in Avengers Infinity War. She's the reason why Thanos is doing all this. What do you think is the best MCU movie? I don't know. I don't know. The Winter Soldier. I don't know. Carlos, the word racist is used way too loosely nowadays, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. I mean, all right. Um, Kate Blanchett definitely can pull off a great performance. Yes, she can, but will she be written? Will Hela be written in a great way? That's the question. Will she be written in a great way? Will she be treated differently than the other villains? Um uh let's go down. Let's go. Iron Fist, man, that whitewashing, am I right? How dare you whitewash a white character? That is a crime. What? Oh, you're talking about people are talking about. Yeah, I don't understand that either. Like, I don't understand. I guess it's because culture appropriation. That's what people are mad about. I don't know. What is this on me? It's like something is sweet. That's why I keep licking here. I don't know what that is. Um, uh, yeah, yeah. If they let MCU use Eddie, then I don't care what they do because Flash Thompson Venom is not something I'm a fan of. I don't want Flash Thompson to be Venom in the MCU, but MCU they do their own thing. Like they don't really abide by the comics. So hey, I feel like the character of Bucky has been tainted by the whole Stucky crap. By the whole Stucky crap. The whole Stucky. You have to inform me of what you're talking about. Matt Gargan sounds dope. I could see a Logan type of movie with him. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to for Venom similar to the one in the Spider-Man game with the PS1. Yeah, yep. In the MCU. Do you think Tobey Maguire is going to make a surprise cameo? No. I'm not surprised TWS, the Winter Soldier, is your fave because that's the least comical, and that's always your main problem with the MCU films. He said, I can't wait to see Plants versus Zombies versus Venom. Agree with Stucky thing. Do you think Spider-Man will ever fight Mysterio since Strange has been introduced? Listen, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it on my stream now. Cause that way I'm gonna still make a video about it. Mysterio is the villain in the next Spider-Man movie. I'll talk about that in the next video. He is the villain. Trust me. Stucky is the Steve Rogers and Bucky. Oh, that's the relationship between Steve Rogers and Bucky that fangirls made up. Okay. It's legit Phantom. Oh, what's up, man? Do you think Tom Holland will be connected in the PS4 game? No. Mysterio, he said Mysterio ain't nothing compared to Doctor Strange. He said to put it blunt. Okay, all right. So now I read all the comments. We'll come back to that. I read through everything for those watching. This is that are not here live with us. I just read through all the comments. We're gonna go a little bit more into the talk a little bit more about all of this that's going on because Marvelous Realm, my friends at Marvelous Realm. I love Marvelous Realm. They are hoping that this movie is connected to the MCU. And they were talking about on Twitter and on their they wrote articles about it, talking about how Amy Pascal, her being the co-producer of this and her having the relationship with Kevin Feige, that this could potentially be one of the things that leads to this being a part of the MCU. And I think that is true, but I think hold on. But I think that because of the relationship Marvel has with Sony, that Marvel definitely knows what Sony is going to do. And that Sony is definitely going to listen to what Marvel has to say regarding it. So Sony could be influenced by Marvel in this film with this Venom movie. Yes, that is what I think. And I don't necessarily think that means that this movie will not be in the MCU. But I don't think it means it will. I just think it means that the potential of this movie not being good is a little bit lower if you value Marvel, the MCU. Then you may be able to feel a little bit better with this rated R Venom movie. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Let's go up. He said, I want Craven, damn it. Craven, yeah, Craven. We'll get him. Craven, I mean, Craven ultimately, it could be Craven and Mysterio for the next Spider-Man movie, but I definitely think Mysterio. Venom from PS1. Venom from PS1 for Venom movie, please. Where'd the Spider Woods go? Spider Woods, come out and play. Yeah, he's gonna be if they were to do the MCU Venom, he would be like that. And I think that's how Venom should be. Venom should be. I mean, Venom is very threatening, but he has a humor. Like he has kind of a humor, like with the one-off comic with he was sitting in the chair with his baby. He was like, oh, he was like, what did he say to Spider-Man when he walked in the door? He was like, welcome home or something. Like like so, oh, Venom, Mysterio, Venom, and Doc Ock are gonna be back real soon. Oh yeah. Well, we've never seen Mysterio. He said, I'm sorry, but I swear to my Lord that Pascal and Feige hooked up to get that Spidey deal made. I doubt it. Delay Venom till October 2019. No. Carlos says, we want to talk race representation. When was the last time we got a Latino super person? Where you at, Marvel? Where you at, Marvel? At the end of Spider-Man 2, he should get rid of the black suit. Hell, get an Infinity War. Get rid of the black suit. He'll get an Infinity War. Okay. Do you think that if Venom is in the MCU, he'll be in the new Spider-Man trilogy? And if not, do you think Sony's trying to build the Ultimate Marvel universe, different Venom? Not Ultimate Marvel. I just think they're going to do their own thing. Like, I genuinely think that this Venom movie is going to be like Logan in terms of it being rated R, and that this Venom movie is going to be like Logan in terms of it not really listening to the comics and taking a little bit from the comic, but doing its own thing, and it being mature, whatever, however you like to say the word, but it evolving the comic book genre, because Sony, they like Spider-Man make money, and they know that Spider-Man will make a hell of a lot of money if the Spider-Man movie is good. With this being Venom, people like Venom, people want to see Venom in the big screen. You do Venom right and he rated R, oh, you got a franchise, and you ain't even using the main character. You ain't even using the main character. You got 3 franchises with the same property. You got the Spider-Man Homecoming franchise as part of the MCU. Fans happy about that. You got a Venom franchise that's banging, that you could then spin off to make other movies, because there's going to be other characters in that film. And guess what? What else you got? You got an animated movie for the chillin'. The chillin' get to go see Wonderful's Miles Morales. So, I mean, hey, Sony, if I was Sony, I ain't even gonna hold you up. I would do it. That's why I'm not mad, because I understand what they think. I understand what their plan is. I'm not mad. I know what it is. Now, if it's bad, I'm gonna be pissed. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait. Just wait. Because I got bit by the Logan bug. Because Logan was excellent. So I'm gonna just wait. We're gonna wait. Let's go. What else are you guys talking about? There was a Craven Easter egg in set photos. Craven traveling. Yes, I saw that. Hey, you want to race? I remember that too. What I hate about Sony. Let's do this Venom film because Logan and Deadpool worked. Why don't they do something creative like Spider-Man 2099? Well, I think a Spider-Man 2099 movie would make money. But Sony wants to go dark. They want to be mature. They want to really do a dark Spider-Man, an adult Spider-Man. And Venom is just that character to do it with. This is just that character. Craven only had like one good story arc in the comics, Craven Last Hunt, and that was basically just a better version of the Superior Spider-Man run. Craven Last Hunt could be the Logan style Spider-Man movie you want, Venom. I don't. I, I, I mean, I'm talking about Sony. I don't necessarily want a dark Spider-Man movie. I just don't want. I want a Spider-Man movie that is has and has consequences. That's what I want. I just don't want it to be, like like the MCU movies. My issue is that they don't have consequences. It's like, oh, what's gonna happen. It's nothing serious. Da, 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 da. Like that. I want a Spider-Man movie that is serious. That's just what I want. Like it can be jokes and all that. It just needs to be serious when it's time to be serious. Um, I'd like that more than a trying too hard to be edgy Venom movie. Well, they're they may not have to try too hard to be edgy. They could just do it. Um, MCU Venom should be Ultimate Venom. Okay. MCU will never touch 2099 Spidey, so it will be all good for Sony. Um, when does the Miles Morales Venom? When does the Miles Morales movie come out next year? Uh, um, I want a Spider Verse with Toby, Andrew, and Tom. I don't know about that. Sony wants to be like Fox instead of the MCU now. No, they don't want to be like Fox. They just want to make money from their property. And doing a movie in the style of Logan, they'd make money. Uh, cause what about an Enforcers movie? Shocker, anyone? That'd be pretty cool, but I think for now it will be its own franchise. Then it will do what DC is doing, delaying it over and over until they finally decide to put it in the MCU. So you think they're going to delay it? Okay. People believe they're going to. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I first read it, I was like, yo, this movie getting delayed. This movie's supposed to come out next year. Oh, no. But I'm going to just wait because I don't. This movie's going to have a low budget. This movie's not going to be a $1 billion film. It's going to be rated R. It's going to have a low budget. It's going to be like a small cast. They're going to film it. So it could be done by next year. It could be. Hell, they could already have started filming. I doubt that. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want that Aunt May movie. Oh no. Films need like emotional purpose. They need to tell a story. I don't like how these superhero movies don't have serious themes. Yep. Marvel is going to film Avengers 3 and 4 back to back this year. Yes, they are. Now, as we wind down this live stream, I want to first make you all aware of something. I want to make you aware that this Venom movie could potentially be good. And if it is good, that'll be a good thing. It'll be a great thing that we have a good movie with Venom in it. That could also mean that if this movie is good, that they're going to not continue the Venom franchise, but continue all of the Spider-Man properties. Like then do the Black Cat movie, then do the Silver Sable movie, then do prepare yourself. It's going to be very interesting as more news begins to come out on this film and on the future Spider-Man films, because it could be really good, it could be really bad. We're gonna have some interesting information. I can't wait to see who's cast. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. I'm reading y'all comments, and I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. So I'm gonna thank y'all for all joining me. Yeah, this is the LG V20. I don't like it. I'm a Note 7 guy, but the Note 7, you know. Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me. Stay tuned for my next video coming out next day, today, later. Let's say today. I want to thank you all for watching. We're gonna continue this conversation in the next video. And have a good one, y'all. Peace. Thanks for joining me. Peace.